Hey everyone, what's happening? Okay, you guys, so I know I have been absent. I've been working on my business. I actually started up a new business. So a lot has been happening, okay? But you guys, I did want to come in here and talk to you guys about the updates. Okay, you guys, yes, Square has this whole new update look. Um, some things are very similar, and then there is a lot of changes. Okay, one of them was the whole taxes situation, and then I am going to, so what I'm going to do for you guys is that I'm going to review the POS, so the point of system side, and then I am also going to review the online side. Okay, I will personally be using my own information. So before we even get started, hey everyone, my name is Leslie Solomon. I am also known as Sassy Lee, okay? And I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. That is what I originally do, but I also own a sticker business called Sassy VO Prints, okay? I don't have a website for my prints business. I only have my Facebook page and my Instagram page. Okay, guys. So if you are a small business and you are looking for cute little pictures, I mean, not pictures, stickers or labels, definitely check me out. Okay, I'm super excited about that. But with that being said, okay, we're going to jump right into it. All right. Like I said, I'm going to review the POS system and I am going to review the online. Okay. Yes, I'm going over majority of the updates that I have noticed. Okay. And it's only because I use those. Of course, there's other updates that probably are happening. But again, since I have not used them, I wouldn't know of them, but I can definitely point some out for you guys, ones that I actually love. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to go to my dashboard. Okay. So as you guys see, my dashboard is here. I believe I'm probably blocking everything. Okay. But this is how your dashboard will look on your POS. Okay. When you go onto your POS, this is the outlook. You have these quick accesses. That is actually one of the new things that they had. So if you were here previously, or if you see my previous videos, the way that the home thing was set up was that it had like, I want to say like 9 random boxes in this area. And in this area here, it would have like 3 and then like 3 rows, 3 columns of like random like buttons or whatever, based on what they thought that you should be using for your business. However, one update that they did, as you see, they have quick access and you're actually able to edit it. Okay, so me personally, I use the home. Of course, home is going to be up there, but I use a lot of the items. I always check on my reports. You can also build your customer base on here as well. I use my online because, of course, I have my website through Square. Okay, you guys. I have invoices because that's the way I'm gonna get majority of my orders in, is by sending invoices every Friday. My balance, because me personally, I have a bank card with Square. So when my customers automatically make an order, the money goes straight into that card and I'm able to use it for any shipping costs or to, you know, basically build back up inventory and stuff. It's also another, the balance where my arrow is, that's also another great way to keep your business finances separated from your personal finances. Okay. And then, of course, you have, I use accountant settings and there's a reason for it. Okay. I'm going to show you guys because this is actually another thing that they switch. So I'm going to show you guys soon. Okay. But as you guys see, they categorized different things down below, and you just turn on the off and on button. So like, let's say instead of seeing my items, I would love to see my orders. I can go ahead and add that as well. Let's say you do a lot where for each of your items, you post it to like social media and stuff. You would rather do the online sales channels instead of the online website button. Okay. And then of course you have every other thing. Another thing I love, you guys, is the subscriptions. Okay. Now I didn't mention this in any of my other videos, but subscriptions, you can actually create them for free. Yes, you can create them for free. And if your customers sign up for the subscription, then literally Square keeps track of everything for you guys if you use the subscription tab here. Okay. But as you guys see, you can add multiples of stuff. One thing that I can definitely say is that if you end up using this for, let's say you have a business where you do like nails or lash appointments or anything. I know a lot of ladies, you guys are doing that, and I love it. I love, love, love it. Okay. So you can also use Square appointments, okay, where your customers can book appointments through Square, and it will automatically send them an email confirmation. It will send you a confirmation for that appointment. I love that if you do have a storefront or an iPad or anything, you can just download the Square Appointments app, and you can actually use that as well. Okay, so when the customer comes in, you could check them in and out that way and everything. I love it. All right. So again, these are multiple things that you can add in, but me personally, these are the main ones I use. So they are going to be in my access tab. Okay, so quick access, I love it. They updated it where you can actually edit it to your advantage instead of what they think that you should be using. All right. Another thing that I noticed that was fairly new, okay, you guys, is that well, one of them is with the items, but I'm gonna go over that differently because it's the way that they have it setting up where your items that's in your POS, where I'm at right now, and then your items on your website, there's a different way of adding them on and everything. This is where I can say it is a little bit more difficult, but we'll go over that soon, okay? But the first thing I want to show you guys is the taxes, okay? So if you guys know, before you would go into items and then sale tax would be right here where my arrow is, right? So you would actually go here and then you would actually plug in your items for the sales tax, right? However, okay, you guys, as you guys see, if you go through this way now, it redirects you to the accountant settings. Okay, so you can just click go to sales tax. If you end up going the old way and it reminds you, hey, you know, the sales tax is over here now, you can do it that way. Or you can just go to items, and this is why I have accountant settings in that one area now. Okay, so accountant settings, you can just click there. You will open up businesses. Okay, so you'll open up businesses and you'll have your location, pricing and subscription, transfers, receipts, whatever you need. Okay, even your tax forms. Now, I was told that when you make 600 or more, you're supposed to get a 1099. However, I've made over 600 in 1 year and I have yet to get a 1099. So I usually just download my report and give that to my tax guy. Okay. But you would go down to sales tax. Okay. And then now this is where you would do it. Another thing that they did change, okay, is that you actually have to click in. You actually have to click in and you have to click multiple items. So before, when you were adding items into that taxes, you would just click into the taxes, and then there was the box would pop up of all the items, and then you would just click to go ahead and add those items in. However, now they have it where you have to click the items box so that all your items can come up. Make sure you click select all, okay? This is to make sure, all right, that your items, this is to make sure that all of your items will charge taxes. This is only for the POS, okay? So this is to make sure that the taxes are paid through your POS. That means that, let's say you have your Square reader, or you create invoices, or you have like a mini online website or whatever. That's what that is for. Okay, you guys. Uh-oh, I'm not, I think my volume is low, guys. I do apologize. If it is, all right, I'm trying to speak as loudly as I can. But again, you would just click multiple items. Make sure you click select all. And then from there, you're going to go ahead and press save. Okay. Now this is going to pop up. I already have all my items saved for taxes and fees. So that's that. Okay. Next, all right, is that the items. Okay, so let's say you're adding new items to your listings. Okay, one thing that I did notice, you guys, is that if you have items that you recently just added here and you need to add it onto your website, there's a whole different way of doing that now. Okay, so usually the way that it works, okay, you guys, is that before, when you used to add items where in this area in the items library, it would automatically save, right? It would automatically save and go to your website, right? So it would automatically go to your website and it would show as unavailable, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys, right? So we're gonna go to the online website, all right? And again, I am using my personal stuff. So Sassy VO Blings is mine, Sassy VO Prince is mine, all of the above is mine. Okay. Now, if you go to items, right? So let's go to site items. Okay. And one thing that I did notice, right, is that, and I don't know if it's because I have a separate website for my Sassy VO Prince website. I did have a website for them. I don't have one anymore. But the new way that they have it, right? So before you would click, before you would actually go to the filter, you would click unavailable, apply filter, and then all the items that are unavailable, right? All the items that are unavailable would pop up. Okay, first off, these are available. I don't know why it says that it's not. So I'm just gonna quickly change those since I am on here. Okay, but again, see, so the way, so actually, no, these are actually sold out. That's why I have it unavailable. But the way that I have this, okay, so before it would say unavailable and then there would be no picture or nothing. So you would actually go in, add the pictures, you know, put it into its categories and whatnot. And then you would click save and then keep it moving. However, the new way that they have it, okay, you guys, this is the weird way. All right, but we're gonna take off the filter. You're going to go to add from item library. Okay. Now, here you go. You say you can change the default visibility of items you create in the item library or the point of sales app. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's just saying like, which one do you want? Oh, so you can actually change it. See, I didn't even know that. So they have something. Okay. So now that I know, okay, as it says, the default is going to be when you add the item, it's going to be visible. All right. I want to change that to unavailable. Okay. I want to change it to unavailable because one thing that I noticed is that when you go to the site items, and once you add it from here, if you did not do that change of setting, when you add the items, okay, you'll start scrolling through and you won't be able to find that item because everything is going to be visible. So instead of being able to filter it to the unavailable and then finding those items that you just added, that's where it gets difficult. Okay. So honestly, you seen what I just did. Just go to add to library. Okay. Make sure you go to change settings and make sure that when you go to items visibility settings, make sure that it is not on visible. Do not have it on visible. Okay. Put it to unavailable so that when you add that item to your, website, okay, sorry, y'all went blank real quick, but once you add that item to your website, it'll come up as unavailable. So all you would have to do is go to the filter, go to unavailable, and then all the items that you just added should be there for you to be able to adjust it and then change it to visible so that it gives you that time to like add the pictures, put it into the categories it needs to go in. If you have to change the description, or let's say you have to add in the stock or anything, you can be able to do that, okay? So that's another change that I noticed. And then another thing that I did notice is that with the sales taxes, okay, what they're doing now is that, okay, let's say I want to edit, right? I only personally ship in the United States, okay? Now, personally, you guys, you can put automatically calculate taxes. And one thing that it does is that it overrides everyone else's taxes and only focuses to where you live, okay? So as you guys see here, right, the taxes are different in multiples of states. Like some state taxes is at 0, some state taxes at 7.25, some is at 6 something. And with that, right, so with that, that's kind of where it becomes difficult, because currently right now I live in Tennessee, right? So right now, okay, Tennessee is at a 6.25% and applicable local taxes, okay? Now, me personally, if you live, let's say I have a lot of customers in New York. If you live in New York, I would rather you pay the 4% and the applicable local taxes instead of paying what my state has. Okay, yes, I would obviously get more money if I kept it as Tennessee, but that's not the case for me. My thing is that when you go to your salesperson as a customer and be like, hey, I made this order from Sassy Lee. She is the owner of Sassy VO Bling. And this is how much I paid in taxes to her so that, you know, I can be accessorized for work or whatever. Yes, you guys, you can do that, okay? If you accessorize yourself for a certain job or anything, personally, if you are a self-employed, you can tax off multiple of items, okay? So you guys, all right, so me personally, I have it where it checked off all of the states. All right, I have all the states checked off instead of the automatically calculate taxes, okay? Where it will go by your state taxes instead of just going by my personal taxes, all right? So that was one thing that I noticed. Sorry, y'all, I was caught real quick. All right, but thank you guys for coming on in, okay? Again, this is just a quick update on the new stuff that's going on Square. Yes, the new stuff are awesome. And then again, please take my tips and tricks and use them for yourself, okay? But I will definitely be around. I have a whole list of content that I want to do with you guys, but I gotta actually sit down and get it done. All right. But thank you guys for coming on in. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.